Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 19 of our FusionFall retro playthrough. My name is przzyfied, and in the last part we did a lot of cool stuff in the graveyard, the spooky graveyard of Eternal Vistas and Eternal Meadows, and we still have to finish up a couple of quests throughout those areas, so we're going to do that in this part. I'm not going to be using a rocket anymore. I still have my grenades active in case I ever wanted to use them, but I decided to switch out to a thumper. And I have a new nano lineup today as well. We have Eduardo, Wilt, and Didi, which was a suggestion from Mr. Puffy, so thank you so much for that suggestion. I mixed up the order a little bit. I think you said Didi first, and then Eduardo, then Wilt, but I like this order a bit better, and I think it would be easier for me to, like, use in combat and stuff. So that's what I went with. But yeah, so we have a couple of things we got to do. We got to go to the Sweet Revenge, which we'll probably do, maybe not this part. We have to go to the graveyard again. And also, Billy has a new mission for us, so let's accept this quest. Booger Boogie. In these oh, I remember this one. We had to go to the Junkyard, and it's timed. So let's not do that one right now. I remember that one. So let's go to the graveyard. We got to go to the graveyard. And we will do one Spooky Fusion, Part 3. Looks like we got to defuse a Gooby Trap. So it's probably a good thing we have Wilt, because we'll be able to jump around that graveyard really fast. And we'll be able to get what we need to get. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Over the weekend I uploaded Incoming Transmission. The podcast is back, and I'm very excited because it's a very good podcast, and I really enjoyed making it. We had a lot of fun. Obviously there's a couple things I can improve for the next episode. I've already found out thanks to your comments, which is why I love when you guys comment, like, feedback. Because even if it's like not, even if you don't love the video, just tell me why and I'll try to fix it, because that's what I did for a couple of issues on Saturday. We're gonna fix that in the next part. So there's also I said it in the episode, but if you haven't watched it, if you guys are a Twitch sub or a patron, you guys get to get an extra episode, like an extra bonus episode, which is always very cool. Where's the Gooby Trap at? I think it's like up. See, I don't like this because then I have to fight these guys, and these guys are very annoying. Let's hop down with Didi, do some things. We can jump back up with Wilt, no problem. No healing or no run today. This is kind of like a harder kind of challenge, but luckily our nanos kind of do damage themselves. She's got damage on her. Eduardo has that drain, which is going to be very useful, especially against a fusion fight that we'll get into in a bit later. See, this guy always creeps me out because he can hide. He can hide in that crack over there. I want to wait for my health to regen in case he like starts swinging at me. Because when he starts swinging, there he is. All right, let's get him now. I just don't want him to start swinging at me and I'll lose all my health, you know? That's not something ideal that I want to deal with. Looks like Gooby Trap's right up here. Is it like on the other side? Oh, it looks like right on the other side of the house. Let's get that. Oop, Wilt will probably be more helpful right now. There it is. There it is. Is there more than one or is it just one? Oh, it looks like it's just one. Okay. Fascinating. You've done it. My thanks. Okay. Well, I guess we can, like, shoot ourselves to the end. The exit's like over here, I'm pretty sure. So let's just pop a rocket over that way. Ooh, I thought we were gonna land on that coffin. That would have been really nice. We're gonna land in like a giant like cluster of bloodsuckers. This is the shatter gun, so we do target other ones alongside the one we're originally targeting. We're in a bit of a precarious situation right here. Try to get out. But now we can head back to Endsville. And I believe we'll have part 4 of One Spooky Fusion available to us from him. And if not, then we can just take that Billy Guide mission, the Booger Boogie Guide mission, and we'll do that one. Which will be pretty fun. But yeah. So this playthrough is probably going to be up a bit later than noon. I normally have been uploading around noon, but I think since it's always like a bit stressful waiting to get these out. Get them out at noon, so I'll try to get them out at least during the day. So this one's probably going to come out around like dinner time. I apologize for that. If you guys have like a better time, if you guys have a time that you want me to upload videos, also leave that in the comments below. Like what time is best for you guys. Obviously, I'm in Eastern time of the United States, so I understand there's probably some differences in time, not only with people in the United States, but like other people who are just, you know, around the world, which is cool. We're going to land here in Endsville. I believe him should have another mission for us, right? Yes, we are correct. Let's talk to him. One Spooky Fusion Part 4. This fuse has the arrogance to make a mannequin in mockery of my majesty. Defeat Fusion him. He's responsible for all the turmoil in the peaceful cemetery. Well, we better do that. I'm going to leave Billy's mission, obviously. We're going to come back. Oop, let's go to Eternal Meadows. Looks like we got to find the fusion portal that Fusion him is residing in, which will be a good one. Fusion him. Very creepy looking fusion. Especially, we're going to have to fight him in a couple of parts anyway to get the him nano. Because him has a nano, apparently. Which is pretty cool. So, back to the graveyard we go. This should be one of the last missions we have to do in the graveyard from what I remember. I'm trying to think if there's other ones. I think we've done most of them already in the last part. We're kind of just like wrapping up our graveyard parts today. And of course we got to run to the junkyard. We also have to go to Peach Creek, I believe, for that. We'll probably go to the junkyard first, obviously, just because it is a it's a timed mission. That'll probably be a good thing to do. Let's find the fusion portal. Okay, so it's like straight up ahead. I think it's like on top of that big mountain. So we gotta fight these guys once more. But Diva Dynamite should be able to take care of them pretty well. This is also a shatter gun, so hopefully we can like get some good damage off. We're taking quite a lot of damage though. So hopefully this guy doesn't see me. He's walking kind of close. I want to regen my health a little bit before he sees me. Once I tick up a little bit, I'll attack him. There we go. There we go. We used both of our nanos to do some massive damage. Now I just have to wait for my health to regen a little bit. Fortunately, that's the problem of not having a heal nano, but you know, it makes it a bit more challenging. You gotta take your turn. You gotta take your time. I'm gonna try to jump and try to dodge this dude. He's really just chucking fireballs at me from down here, but I should run away fast enough where he doesn't target me anymore, and we have. Alright, let's hop on into the... Oops. Let's hop on into the cannon. We can go up here. Oh, I think I overshot that one for sure. No, I think we're going to land just fine. Perfect. We do have to go up like this kind of way for platforming a little bit. Actually, I think we have to go this way, not necessarily this way. I guess we could go up either way. It doesn't matter, but... Let's use our Wilt Nano to hop on these... I guess they're coffins? Well, yeah, they're obviously coffins, but like that's kind of weird. Hopping on some coffins. I hope they're empty. Well, they definitely are empty because all of the things that were in the coffins are probably like the monsters running around here. Which is kind of weird to think about. Basically zombies. They weren't like a real zombie enemy though. Like the Jerk-o'-lanterns are close, but they weren't like pumpkin enemies. And the bloodsuckers are obviously like bats. And the mummies are mummies, so that could be it. That could be it. They could be the mummies in Endsville. But there aren't like zombie enemies. I don't really know what a spooka could possibly be, or like a spine tingler. But as far as I know, no zombie enemies, right? We can hop on up here. Gotta wait for my ride. There's the fusion portal right there. Should be a quick and easy way in. So fresh, so clean. Easy up. Use Mr. Quackers to find fusion him. So let's head in there. Mr. Quackers is in tow. Looks like some Jerk-o'-lanterns are going to be in here. We can take them out pretty easily. We've already dealt with plenty of them already. I'll use Dee Dee. Oh, they're dumb Jack-o'-lanterns. So they're the bosses. They're big bosses. He says, there's the artificial and alien him. He shall feel our wrath. And that he will. He will feel our wrath once I'm done with him. Drain is going to be actually very useful for these or this giant Jack-o'-lanterns too, because of the damage over time aspect. Drain is very good against very tanky enemies with a lot of health, just because it does a consistent damage over time. And it's a percentage, I believe, too, so the more health someone has, obviously, the more damage it would do. I'm going to take these guys out. I'm very glad they're split up, at least, and we don't have to fight like 80 of them. We can only fight like maybe 5 or 6. This is number 4, I know for sure, but there's probably going to be a couple more. We'll drain this guy, hit him with a punch. Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and clean. Alright, we might have to fight... We can probably fight this guy only. And we'll have to wait for our health to regen, and then we can take on the big boy. We'll use Dee Dee here for Diva Dynamite. And as long as these two don't see me, we should be fine. I think Fusion him will be over here. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Alright, let's wait. Let's take a breather. Our health better regen real quick, and then we're gonna head on in. I'll use Eduardo. Oh, Eduardo's actually really good against him. So I'm going to use Didi real quick, then switch back to Eduardo for the extra damage. And easy. That's the end of him. Huzzah! Get it? That's the end of him, because his name is him. But we do have to bring Mr. Quackers back, so we gotta run back to the Endsville, gotta run back to Endsville. There's the eggs right there. Please get out of there and bring Mr. Quackers back to mommy. Alright, well, let's do that for him. We gotta... We're nice people. We gotta bring back his possessions, of course. Alright, let's take out these bloodsuckers. Nice and easy, nice and clean. We could probably just make it from here. Oh, let's take the slide, actually. The slide sounds fun. Let's take the slide. If we don't get knocked off by whatever these things are. I used to think they were Brussels sprouts. I don't think they're Brussels sprouts. We're not really sliding as we are kind of jumping, but you know, whatever works, whatever works. Hop on down to the warp gate. Let's head on out. Heading on out of the warp gate. We're going to fly back to Endsville. Return Mr. Quackers to its rightful owner. And we'll take Billy's mission. The Booger Boogie mission. And then we'll be all set for the time being. We can race to the Junkyard. It will be pretty easy to race to the Junkyard with the scamper that's already in Endsville. So we won't necessarily have to... we won't necessarily have to take like 4 different monkeys. We'll only have to take 1, which is nice. Something I enjoy. That was a pretty fun fight. We might be able to get to another fusion fight in this part. Actually, I think that actually will be the thing that happens, which is very, very nice. We actually might get 2 more. And I think about it, depends on how long I want this part to go. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the way I'm planning it in my head, I might just do 1. At least that's the benefit of playing this early in the game, because I know most of the missions early in the game, so I can like plan out what I want to do. Once we get past like level 18, I'll have no clue where to go. So we can the parts will probably be a bit more scatterbrained over there. But let's turn this quest in. I defeated Fusion Him. That's a great. Oh, thanks him. And he doesn't say anything to finish it. Mr. Quackers, you're back. Thank you for doing my bidding. Now be gone. It's time for my bubble bath. Well, that's perfect. We got the fuzzy meat gun, which is better than the thumpers. So let's equip that. We can use the meat gun now. I also have to sell a couple of things in my inventory. The lemon pop gun's actually, I think, better, but I want to use the meat gun because it's the meat gun, dude. It's a meat gun. Let's quick sell some things. I'm just gonna sell some random kind of weapons and armor that I got. Let's throw some of this in there. Okay, that should be enough room. I'm actually gonna skip Booger Boogie for now, and I'll show you why. Because first things first, I want to do this. I want to do the Thromnombular quest, which does not involve me going to the Junkyard. In fact, involves me going to Candy Cove, which is a bit different. So we're gonna run over to Candy Cove. We gotta go to the Sweet Revenge for Thromnombular, because there's a 3rd Thromnombular that we can get in the Junkyard. So I don't want to go to the Junkyard just yet until we finish this Thromnombular quest, obviously. So like that would be a bit out of order, in my opinion. So we'll take a quick monkey ride to Candy Cove. Go to the Sweet Revenge, do this Thromnombular quest, and yeah, we can get another check mark done in the Thromnombular Saga, because Thromnombular Saga gives us a very cool reward at the end of all 9 parts, and I really want to get that, because I've never gotten it before. I've never gotten past level 18 or 19 actually on stream. Right now we're level, I think, 20 now, actually, which is very new to me. All right, we'll head on over to the Sweet Revenge. Stigbeard doesn't got a new mission for us, does he? Nope. Nope, we're kind of wrapped up here in Candy Cove, but we can go take on the Thromnombular mission. No problem. Take a nice jog on over here. I don't actually remember what they want me to do in the Sweet Revenge, personally. I think they have to gather something, but let's head on in. See what we got. Oh, reach the crow's nest in time. Okay, with a lot of time missions today. We had the Gooby Trap mission earlier. We got the Booger Boogie one that we have to do eventually. Then, of course, this one. We have to reach the crow's nest in 120 seconds. That's actually not a lot of time. So I'm going to wait for that platform to come on down. Reach the top before time runs out. Well, I'll reach the top. I got 90, or I got 100 seconds basically to make it to the top, which is actually like rather quick. Like, I'm actually a little bit doubting my ability to do this. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Especially if I fall like I have done previously, but I think I should be fine. Right, we can just jump on up here. The question is, if I can make this jump, it'd be perfect, but I don't think I can make the jump. Oh, I made it! I barely made the jump. Okay. This would be pretty easy peasy now. There we go. We made it to the top. Now we gotta return back to Thromnombular. He said, listen closely and don't make me shout. Reach the top before time runs out. Then again, he's speaking in more rhymes and stuff. So we can do that. Alright, so we did that. We gotta return to Genius Grove eventually, but we will have to return to Genius Grove soon. But right now, we have to investigate Peach Creek, which is kind of like right over here. So we might as well just walk. Seems like it'd be easier. I'm falling down this hill. I cannot control myself. There we go. We use will to get out of this pit. But we have to go investigate Peach Creek Estates for Professor Utonium. So that's what we're going to do right now. For the Other Fathers and Fusions questline. Because that's right over here. So I feel like it would be a nice, easy segue. And we can run through Candy Cove. Dodge these barrel bashers. We'll have a decent old time. Hopefully none of them catch me. Is this a run egg? It is. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect for what we need right now. I'm going to keep Wilt out. I'm going to try to keep my nanos out because I always like just running around with nanos personally. I used to never run around with nanos because I was always concerned that their stamina would run out, and then I learned nano potions exist like these. So I can just run out with my nanos whenever I want, which is really cool. I personally wish that, like, that's kind of weird. I didn't know that was there. So I personally kind of wish, like, nano stamina didn't drain unless you were, like, doing the thing the nano is supposed to do. Like, let's say I brought out Eduardo. I kind of wish it was, like, Eduardo didn't drain stamina unless I was, like, actively using my drain power, you know? Like, when I used drain, like, a chunk of his stamina went away, you know? And, like, same with Wilt. Like, if I was just running, his stamina shouldn't go down, but if I'm jumping, then yeah, it should, you know? At least that's what I feel like. So you can just have your nano out, like, whenever, and you don't have to worry about nano potions or anything. So obviously, like, if you have a run nano, that will probably drain pretty fast because you're always going to be running. But it would only drain while you're running. I'm going to try to check this jump pad. Here's the bus station. Over here. I'm going to try to make some cool jumps because we're almost there. We got to go, like, to the back of the map square. This heavy pincher's in my way. We'll take care of him real quick. Again, heavy pinchers, very weird enemies. Personally find their design very weird. But looks like we gotta, like, head on back over that way by, like, the corner of the infected zone. So we can definitely make it on over there. I'm just running in here because there aren't too many monsters, and I can try to dodge them. But these heavy pinchers are not only clipping through the fence, but everywhere. So let's try to run on back. Back. Okay. Running and jumping. These crash rollers are pretty easy to defeat with, not only are they not very tanky, but they're also weak to my Eduardo Nano, which is very nice. Let's run on up. It's just had to be up this hill real quick. Is it that stump over there? Oh, I'm being attacked from behind. Get out of here. We don't need that. There we go. Okay, nothing here. Keep looking. Okay, so I guess we gotta keep investigating over this way. Let's head on over here and see what we can get. See what we can do.
Hello, it's the professor.
Oops. Take him out. Crash loaders. Okay, there's a lot of crash loaders over in this area. There's also some fusion matter on the ground, so I'm going to try to avoid that if I can. I don't know if it actually damages you, but I want to be safe. And these guys are just in my way. These enemies are very weird too. They look like toy. I mean, they're robots, but they look like those toy like wind-up robots. Defeat the nearest crash loader. Well, I hope you're the nearest one. There it is. Okay, bring the scanner to Professor Utonium. Perfect, because we have to go back to Genius Grove anyway. So he dropped a scanner apparently, so we have to see what this scanner is all about. We can run on back to Prof over in Genius Grove and figure that one out. Can I even make it up? I want to see. I want to see if I can make it up here, because it's like a I believe this is supposed to be like the swimming hole from the show. It's very infected and stuff now. But... Huh, can I make it up? Oh, I can. It took a little bit of damage, but I can make it. That's pretty cool to know. Let's run on back to the cul-de-sac. Run on back to the cul-de-sac. Hey, run on back to the cul-de-sac. Hey, run on back. Okay. I rhymed a little bit. I was freestyling a little bit. Some bars real quick. We'll run on back to Peach Creek Commons. We'll take their monkey on over to Genius Grove, and we'll have to make a little bit of a journey to turn this quest back into Thromnombular as well, because he's really kind of off the beaten path a little bit. But I'd say it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I don't want to spoil what you guys get for completing all 9 Thromnombular quests, but it's really cool. So I don't necessarily... well, obviously I don't want to spoil it in case you guys don't know. Ooh! Jump on the bus. No, the bus is taking me the way I don't want to go. But I don't necessarily want to spoil it if you guys haven't like played through the Thromnombular quest, because it's a very cool reward. I at first I didn't think it would be very cool. I'm like, oh, maybe they'll give you like a cool like an ultra crate or something. But like, no, it's like a real item, or like items, I believe, and it's like they're really cool. So we'll eventually get there. Eventually, it might take a while because FusionFall's a big game, and we are slowly trekking through it. But I want to make sure I get 100% of the quests done so that we can or there's like video evidence or video footage of someone going through the entire game, which I think would be really cool. Because as far as I know, there isn't one of those yet. There are footage, there are like let's plays and stuff of people going through the game, but I want to go through every mission, you know, personally. But we're here. I don't think these guys have any quests for us. Nope, they do not. So let's run on over to the monkey. Go to Genius Grove. Monkey. Shout out my gym partner's a monkey, dude. Shout out. Okay, well, we're on our way back to Genius Grove. We gotta give this to Utonium. We got to give the quest into Thromnombular. We got a couple of things we gotta do. And I believe Utonium will also have parts 2 and 3 of Fathers and Fusions, which we should probably finish this part. I feel like that's probably important that we finish this part. Seems like a pretty, I don't want to stop in the middle of the quest line, you know, especially one like this. Check my inventory also. We got some more items, but I'm not sure if any of them are, like, good. How do these look? They look kind of goofy, not gonna lie. A little bit goofy. Oh, the subatomic pants. Oh, we can go full green now. Look at that. I didn't even know we had the subatomic pants. And we have the Black Knight boots now. I forgot about that, too. So we look kind of like a mini adventurer / futuristic warrior kind of guy. I really like the face that we got going on, though. The Octi backpack would probably make a better touch, but I like the scabbard. I like the black scabbard. Especially with the little Billy face on the back. That's kind of cool. I didn't really notice that before. Alright, we are here. Let's go get some bread. Let's go turn in this quest, as you do. With our meat gun in hand. Gotta love the meat gun. The meat gun's a good weapon. I wish it fired actual meat and not bubbles, but you know, I understand. Okay, what did he say? He didn't say anything. Okay. It looks like Father's studying fusion monsters to learn their weaknesses. What a relief. Well, you better take that fusion matter scanner back to Father. Okay, so we gotta go back to Father, but first, let's go with the Thromnombular. He's up here in the corner, so. Makes a little bit of sense that we would do that. He's over back in the corner from... You guys remember from the last part, obviously. These guys are going to be in our way. As always, the pesky ants in our way at all times. But let's roll. Okay, yep, he's over back here behind that pool and the tree and stuff like that. That'll be pretty nice, pretty easy. Oh, there's another player back there. Perfect. We'll say hi. I'll hit him with a hello. Hello. How do you even say that? Sardonyx? Oh, I guess it's Sardonyx Garnet. Okay, that's cool. This is all you will get from me. Now find Wishing Skull number 3. Okay, so Wishing Skull number 3 is in the Junkyard, as I've previously stated. So when we go to the Junkyard eventually, that will be one of the things we take and do. And we'll have 3. We'll be a third of the way done with the Thermometer quests already, which is pretty nice. Pretty cool. Let's jump on back to. I'm gonna hop on back to Patriot Commons because we got to talk to Father for the rest of the mission part. We'll finish that one right up, which I think is pretty cool. Well, I think the only thing we'll have left is pretty much the Junkyard, and then we can get our Megas Nano and go to level 10. And yeah, that'll be awesome. Megas is not necessarily one of the better nanos. I think I've said that before. A lot of people consider him worse than Double D, which is saying something. But I think Megas is one of the best designs and like animations and stuff for a nano because it just looks so cool. And I've been watching Megas XLR, and the show is really good. It's very slept on, but very good as well. Personally, from what I know. We'll fly on back. Open our crates as well. Anything good? Anything cool? Well, nothing that isn't already good as all. I wonder what we look like in these glasses compared to. No, I kind of like the superhero mask. Not gonna lie, I like the superhero mask a lot better. What is it called? The domino mask. Ah, yes, of course, of course. I mean, we have the combat goggles too, but oh, that just clips through and doesn't look very good. We'll just keep that on. Try to experiment with some of the things in my inventory before I sell them, you know. Seems important. We got some good armor right now. What is that, 324 armor? Not bad. Especially because we have more armor than we do damage. And this is a shatter gun, so we do more damage against multiple enemies, but against regular enemies, gonna be doing a bit less. But that's just the way it works. We'll drop down. I wish you could, like, someone brought this up during my stream too. I wish you could, like, drop from the monkeys, like, somewhere on the route. That'd be very cool too. Because, like, we were right over Father, so I could just, like, drop off, be like, oh, this is my stop, and just, like, parasail down. Not even parasail, just, like, plummet. I don't know. I think that'd be a good thing. But who knows? There's Eduardo, that nano. Let's talk to Father. Don't let Father discourage you. He earned our distrust by working against the kids next door to begin with. We'll keep our eye on you. Well, well, well. You and Professor Utonium have helped Fuse by disrupting my vital work against Fuse and minions. I hope you're happy. Take this and stay away from me. Oh, we got part 2 now, too. Those tech tunnelers weren't just after Dexter's house. They were also after the stash of tech gadgets hidden in Mandark's yard. Go there before Fuse steals them. Okay. So we gotta go back to Genius Grove. And we have to get some stuff from Mandark's house. So we're going to be taking a couple more round trips, basically, to back to Genius Grove. That's no problem. That's no problem. As long as we get the quests done, you already know.
Where are you going?
This certainly isn't one of the worst kind of quests. There are some that I've found around level like 16, 17, 18, where you got to run a lot. You got to run a lot. So I guess we can appreciate these now before they get like super out of control. Personally. But yeah, that should be good. We'll have a good time. Actually, very excited to continue this playthrough because pretty soon we'll be entering kind of uncharted territory almost, where we'll go to parts that I haven't necessarily read out all the dialogue, because at least some of the early missions I've played them enough where I kind of know what the dialogue is. But like some of the later missions I don't remember what the dialogue is, and some of them I haven't even played at all. So I feel like it would be a very cool opportunity once we get to like that point. But we just gotta kind of keep that grind up and get there. Also, I saw someone. I wish I knew who made this. If you know who made this, please let me know, because like it was sent to me like by just like a friend who didn't make it. So I'm not sure who actually made this. But there's like this really cool mission checklist that I'll have in the description. And you can like check off all the missions and like keep track of them. I'm gonna start doing that just so I make sure that I've finished all of the missions I need to, and that we don't have an opportunity. I'll maybe do an entire episode where I like go back and finish like missions I've forgotten. But we shouldn't have too many right now. But I'm gonna start using that checklist because it's very, very useful. So if you didn't make it, that's awesome. Congratulations. Like that's a really good document. Mandar's storage locker is like up in the corner over here. Wilt will make this super easy. Wilt the Stilt, as they call him. That's actually what he's named after, if you guys didn't know. Wilt Chamberlain. One of the greatest of all time. We got it. Bring that storage locker to me first, in case we can't trust Father. Alright, well, let's give this Utonium, see what could possibly be in here. Probably a pretty reasonable thing to do, right? Get it checked out. Look what's in the locker before we hand it over to, like, a mega villain. Good work. I've scanned Mandark's tech secrets in the storage locker. You can deliver the locker to Father now. Don't let him know you saw me first. Okay, so we're playing a little bit of both sides right now. We're playing a little bit of incognito. We're playing double agent almost. Similar to... We were playing double agent a lot, actually, like with the pirates, the candy pirates and stuff. But now we're really playing double agent. Let's fly on back. Indigo Gray. So I already got one of these. Nothing too much to do. We are very close to our Megas Nano, though. It would be pretty cool. Megas, obviously, you can see now his power's not the greatest, but it certainly exists. I'm not sure what power I'll pick yet. I'm not sure yet, but I guess we'll figure that out when we get to the Nano mission. We're gonna fly on back. Give us a Father, and then we'll have, I think, one more part of the mission to do. And I believe it is a fusion fight. That's one of the cool things about FusionFall. I think I talked about this earlier, but you can always, I mean, most of the time. This is, like, obviously not 100% of the time, but most of the time when you see the word fusion in a mission title, it means that, you'll be fighting a fusion at the end of it, or at least somewhere along the line, which I think is pretty cool, personally. But this would be a perfect opportunity for me to just, like, tell the monkey, hey, look, I'm dipping, and just, like, jump. Like, I never take fall damage, so it wouldn't be, like, dangerous, you know? I got some armor. I got some pads. Let's head back to Father and talk to him, though. See what he has to say. And let's give him a old... Let's give him a little holler. What's up, Father? Thanks. I'll review Mandark's secret tech. It may help us defeat Fuse. Who says kids are good for nothing? You do, Father. You do. Good job, kid. Now I'll put these things in a safe place, just to make sure Fuse can't get them, of course. Okay, and there is a third part, and I do believe it is given by Professor Utonium. So, you know what that means, friends. It means we're taking another trip. Another trip back to, Genius Grove. We're just going back and forth. Back and forth and back and forth. To the window, to the wall, some would say. We'll take... I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. We'll get this quest line wrapped up. We won't have to split it into 2 parts. And from what I've gathered, people are really enjoying the the parts. What's it called? The longer parts. So this will probably be another longer part. And I hope you guys are enjoying that. If you're not, let me know. Let me know what your reasonable or what your favorite time is for like a video. Because I know people like them short. People also like them like long. I'm not really sure. I guess as long as there's like content, like as long as we do we get a lot of things done, it doesn't necessarily matter to me how long they are. As long as we like keep making progress, steady progress. But I want to know what you guys think. Also, I'm pretty sure the candy store had 1999 written on the cap of that. I think I just noticed that. The one we just passed in the distance. It said 1999 on like the cap of the jar. I guess, oh, we can't see it from this angle on that one either. But like, not only is that interesting because that's the year I'm born, but I think it's a reference to Ed, Edd n Eddy because that's when Ed, Edd n Eddy aired. Like early 1999, which is really weird because they came out like early January, I'm pretty sure. And I was born early January, so I am about the same age as Ed, Edd n Eddy. Which is pretty cool, in my opinion. So hopefully Professor has a mission for us, and I'm just like not like thinking wrong. Okay, he does. Perfect. I found the fusion who's trying to tear Fuse Pokey Oaks. You ready for a real fight? You bet I am, Professor. You'll need to head to the infected zone at the school. Okay, we can just run. I feel like just running will probably be more interesting than taking a monkey and then running anyway. So might as well just run. We'll take a bit of a scenic route this time. Don't ever run nano though, so it shouldn't be. It'll be a bit slower than I'd like, but you know. Yeah, look at those jawbreakers in there are huge, dude. And here's the candy store. You can kind of see it on the bottom of the cork there. It says 1999. Nice little reference to Ed, Edd n Eddy. There, I like that a lot. I like to see that a lot. try to run through these mad mowers. Hopefully I don't get too beat up if I fight any of them. But we're really just trying to cut through and save some time on our run. There's the big boy mad mower. The big mad mower. What's it called? The raving mad mower. Oh, it likes to go to raves. It likes to jam. I like to see it. Mad mowers are very cool enemies, personally. They look very deadly, though. I would not want to meet one on a busy, or like in a dark alley, in a light alley, in any kind of alley at all. Same with the mean behemoth, because those guys are just huge. And I feel like they have enough force to just like knock you out with one swing. Just means my guys are super tough. Let's throw Dee out there. Let's hang out with Dee now. I realize Wilt's stamina drains a bit too fast. I don't want to waste all my potions on him just to hang out. We're almost here at the school. I believe this will be the last fusion that we have to fight in Pokey Oaks. So after this mission, we'll be done with all the fusions in Pokey Oaks. Because we fought Fusion Blossom, we fought Fusion Wilt, we fought Fusion Mayor, and now we're about to fight Fusion Bubbles, who is the final fusion. Final fusion, that's a good meme. Who's the final fusion in Pokey Junior High. Can I clear this roof with jump nano? I don't think I can. I cannot. Unfortunate. Oh, hello, ball-peen meanies. Don't mind me. I'm simply trying to run through and get to the school. You don't see me. They don't see me. They don't see me. Perfect. I'm a sneaky, sneaky boy. And it's probably because my level is a lot higher. I'm 4 levels higher than they are. But let's find the fusion portal, or enter the fusion portal in Pokey Oaks Junior High. Oop, no, misjudged the platforms a little bit. They always do that when I enter the infected zone. I gotta like plan for that. Let's go. Yeet. Yeet. We gotta yeet over these moving platforms. Fusion Bubbles layer, I think you can kind of see it from here. It's like in the playground over there. Well, you can definitely see it now. There we go. Hop on over onto these monkey bars. These are monkey bars, right? I'm pretty sure. They look a bit weird, because like normally you go underneath the monkey bars and there's like not a lot of room under there. But then again, I don't know. It's been a while. It worked. You can get in the Fusion Secret Lair. Alright, let's head into Fusion Bubbles Secret Lair. Defeat Fusion Bubbles. Okay. Well, we can do that for sure. We got a Wardo here. Makes it really easy for these crash loaders. The villain is hiding up ahead. Oh no, it's Bubbles. Don't hurt my little girl. Professor, watch out. Professor, that's Bubbles, dude. It's not Bubbles. It's Fusion Bubbles, I promise. You nincompoop. That's Fusion Bubbles. She's not to be trifled with. Well, there she is, man. She's like kind of chilling over here. Kind of off the beaten path. Alright, let's run at her. Hit her with a drain. Hit her with a damage. There she is. Good work. I'm sorry I got so confused. Please come back to me. Think we can get out this way? We might be able to get out this way. I'm not sure. We have to fight a few more crash loaders. Or one more crash loader, but... Professor Utonium's weakness is a sentimental heart. Aw. Well, we won. We killed Fusion Blossom. Or not Fusion Blossom, Fusion Bubbles. That's who we got. We got her up out. And now we can return to the professor. Well, I can use Wilt to probably get out of here pretty quickly, because the exit is like just right over here. I'm probably going to run back to Sector V first, and then fly to Genius Grove, just because it seems like it'll be a bit quicker. But we got to exit and talk to the professor as our last objective. And that was another fusion down. We took out Fusion Bubbles, who's trying to infect a lot of Pokey Oaks. I'm not really sure what she wanted to do with the scanner. Well, they didn't really explain that part, but like... Oh, it was Father's scanner, actually, I think I remember. It wasn't, she just stole a scanner from Father. I'm not sure why the crash loaders either, but, you know, we took out Fusion Bubbles. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. But now we've cleared Pokey Oaks of all of the fusion monsters that like to infect its interior. But I also remember, now that we go back to Sector V, I think number 2 had a mission for us. Gooey Junk, I believe, that we can take. Because we'll probably be going to the Junkyard next episode. Oof. Got hit with a crispy stun. It's okay. Caterpillars don't bother me anymore. Let's head back up to the treehouse platform. And flying down. It's been a while since we've been back to Sector V. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, number 2 does have a mission for us. Let's accept this one real quick because we got room. We got plenty of room in our mission journal. Gooey Junk. Fuse has been stealing our tech. It's time we return the favor. I need you to recover some more samples from the Junkyard. Okay. Well, we'll be at the Junkyard soon. Let's fly on over to Genius Grove. And on the way there, we got a couple more chests to open. We got... Oh, it's not as good as what we have. And Fountain Pen Sword's not as good as what we have. So, I guess we'll be sticking with the meat gun for now. As we fly on back to Genius Grove. And conclude the quest lines that we've been doing this episode. Pretty fun episode, not gonna lie. We took out 2 fusions, Fusion Him, as well as Fusion Bubbles. We didn't get any of the nanos, either of the nanos though, unfortunately, because we aren't at those nano missions yet. Those are a bit later. We will eventually have a Him nano and a Bubbles nano, actually like relatively soon. Those those nanos are pretty recent, at least in terms of like, you know, in terms of stuff we'll be able to do soon. But yeah, we were making pretty steady progress throughout the game. I'm pretty happy about that. It will probably be a while still until we complete the game. We're on part 19 now. We're still level 9. Again, obviously, if you guys missed a couple of the earlier parts, if you guys have a guess as to how many parts this episode is or this playthrough is gonna be in total, let me know in the comments. And if someone gets it exactly right, I'll do a little something special for you guys. But I think it's pretty cool. It gives you guys a nice little guessing game. Even I don't know. I can't even like predict how many episodes will probably be. Probably like over 100, I would say. Not gonna lie, this game's pretty big, especially if we'll be going through all the guide missions and everything from all 4 guides. You guys can. I apologize for the train in the background. By the way, I do live right by a train track. Let's talk to the professor. My emotions clouded my judgment. I'm glad Father helped you. Perhaps he really is on our side after all. I just hope Fusion Bubbles does not return. Me neither. But I do know we'll be fighting her eventually again. So that's a bit of a spoiler. But I'm still so troubled by Buttercup's disappearance. I suppose my emotions got away with me. It was obvious that the creature was a fusion. Good work. So I think we got a shutter gun with that. And that's kind of better than my meat gun right now. So let's equip that for the time being. Got the shuttle gun. But that is going to end today's part, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are enjoying this playthrough, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot. And make sure you guys comment your feedback so I know that I'm doing things well or I'm doing things wrong. I really want to try to make this series as good as possible. So if I'm messing something up really bad, please let me know. If you guys want to hit that subscribe button and get notified whenever I get a new video out, I really appreciate that a lot. We're almost to 5,000 subscribers, and you know, I'm so grateful for you guys. So thank you so much for helping me reach that goal. I love each and every one of you. And in terms of ringing that notification bell, if you want to ding that little bell right next to the subscribe button and let me know in the comments, I'll give you guys a crispy shout out at the very end of the video, and that is that time right now. So thank you, Billy Cranston, for turning on your notifications. I really appreciate it. He rang that bell just like Quasimodo. I respect it. And I will see you guys later when we take on the Junkyard and get our Mega Nano. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.